Hi guys, hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. And today I will tell you what is like to date an Eastern European woman, what is like to date a Ukrainian woman. Because it's a lot of controversial information for sure, and you can find really different things. Some of them are true, some of them not. I'm here because I want to share with you my experience as an international matchmaker who's working with Eastern European women and Western men mostly. And I'm Eastern European myself, so I want to tell you really what is like to date an Eastern European woman, what kind of things you will get, what things will be different from your culture probably, and if you really want to get to that trouble dating an Eastern European woman. First thing that you usually will hear from everywhere, like Eastern European women, they're expecting something from men. Sometimes it can be really bad, they're expecting too much from men. They want this, they want gifts, they want this and that. And for some guys it's really scary, and some guys thinking like, yeah, really, I don't need that, I don't want to have this pressure. But honestly speaking, it's not always like that. Maybe some girls are like that, but such a girls can be in any culture. But what is really truth is that Eastern European women, they're more traditional women. And traditional women, they need kind of guidance. They need kind of things from men to feel comfortable and safe. Because, for example, when a woman, she is asking, I don't know, for some gifts, or she is asking for you to open a door for her, she just wants to see that you are a man who will be, let's say, traditional man who will be provider and support her. And not because she want to use you, but because she feels that you are someone strong, someone whom she can trust, and you are head of the family. So women expect all that stuff only because she is thinking about man like someone greater. I don't want to speak about these gender roles and so on, but still in our culture, in our tradition, it's not like man he's in some way higher, because women and men, they just have, let's say, different responsibility, and their mind have different structure, let's say. And I understand maybe in Western culture it's different, and that's why, honestly speaking, I see so many men who are not happy and women who are not happy, because they lost their roles, like who they are. Because when woman, she was born as a woman, in our culture, in our tradition, you need to be a woman, like, and be someone who is more soft, who is more gentle, who need little bit of support of men. But when a woman, she forgot about that and thinks that she is strong, independent, and so on and so on, she comes more to her masculine energy, masculine role. And it's not good and it's not bad, it is like it is. But for women, it's kind of also difficult to be in that role, because she still was born as a woman, and women in general, they are more soft. When a woman, Eastern European woman, she starts to date with you, she needs kind of your guidance, she needs kind of your decision. She will always ask you, what do you think about this? How to do better? What to choose? And many things like that. So it will not be only about, okay, open the door for me, or it will not be just like, okay, provide for me, or I don't know, pay for something, or buy for me present. It's not only about that. It's about, in general, she feels that you are someone stronger, let's say more powerful in some things, because women, when they are in their feminine energies, they have different power. And this power that can make men more powerful, because in her soft and feminine energy, she gives you a lot. When it comes to this traditional family, traditional relationships, it's like that. And this is what a woman will expect, and this is how it will be in relationships with her. Women, of course, they are different, and I can say and generalize about all the women. But in general, she will be like that with you, more soft, more gentle, and mostly asking about which, if you choose a restaurant, if you choose place where you're going to travel and so on. Of course, she has her own desires and wishes, but in the end she will feel that you are the one who decide. And if you are not in that masculine energy, if you are a man who want to be more, I do not say partners, because this what I'm describing right now, it's also about partnership, just in different roles. But if you want like equal partnership, who will invest the same amount of money, who will have the same responsibilities, let's say, so that may not work for you, because for you it's better to date a Western woman who has different mindset. Also, she will be always aware what is happening with you. So if you have troubles with your friends, with your parents, something happened, if you have something bad at work, if you have problems with your health, so she will be aware of everything. And because it's not about the controlling, but it's about she really worries about you. For example, if you share something with her, she will always try to dive deeper. It will never be like, okay, like I feel for you, or you are strong, everything will be great. No, she will always try to dive deeper and try to give you some advice. And it doesn't matter about what, about like food that you need to eat more healthy, about your relationships with your friends, about situation at work. She will always be there, you know, to support you, but support not in a superficial way, but real support. When she will analyze things, this person told you this and this, that, so maybe you should do so. It's like a little strategy, but the strategy that was done for you to feel better. Because this is kind of relationships our women, they usually expect. Because quite often I see in Western couples that they are not too much into situations of each other. So they kind of know things about each other, but they're not really close. Not really close like it can be in our families. And sometimes you may feel that she is asking questions that it's not her business. But for Eastern European woman, when you start to date her, or you're in relationship, or you are married, everything is her business. It's not, again, I will repeat it, it's not about controlling, it's not about checking, okay, what you're talking about, with whom you are chatting, it's not about this. It's more like she wants to be aware that you are okay. Because in traditional family, in general, as you know, man, he is the one who is provider, right? So a woman, she needs to be sure that you are okay, mental, physically. So that is why she's checking everything. That is why she see, okay, you don't look good today, so maybe you need to sleep more, maybe you need to have more healthy food, maybe you need to have less stress at your work and solve the situation like this and like that. And it's not because she want to use you, obviously, it's just because it's like kind of in traditional family, it's really important if everything is good. The same partner who, like male partner, he is taking care of a woman, because if we will go back to that time when it was caves and man, he was going to hunt, and woman, she's staying home with kids. If something will happen with woman, kids will die, obviously, right? Because man, he's hunting, he will not be able to take care of kids himself, because otherwise they will die. So that is why in this, let's say, traditional families, it's really important and people really care about each other. Because let's say in modern families, woman, she can provide for herself, man, he can cook and clean and take care of kids and so on. So they're not too much dependent on each other. But in traditional families, it's not because they want to use each other. Okay, he will bring me money, so he needs to be healthy. No, it's not about that. It's kind of comes naturally. So people just care about each other so much. And also you need to be ready for that. The next thing is also that woman, Eastern European woman, Ukrainian woman, she will be always very direct with you. So if she doesn't like something, you will see it immediately on her face. It will never be like, okay, yeah, everything is good. So she will never pretend. Usually guys, like my clients, they even was like kind of afraid from the beginning, because he said that, oh my god, she's unhappy, what happened, I don't know. Sometimes also her face expression will be too negative or maybe even look aggressive, but it's not just because of the habit that people have. Also, the habit is to tell each other truth, especially in relationships. Of course, it's not like it was like maybe 20 years ago when people was like really rude to each other. So now things are going better, but still people can be really direct with each other. Even I will meet someone for the first time, and I'm not talking about myself, but in general, okay, Eastern European woman. So she meeting someone for the first time, it doesn't matter it's man or woman, she can ask you uncomfortable questions, and it's kind of normal. It's kind of nothing is bad about that. She will tell you some advices that also may be too much for you. Like even you will think like, why she's talking about that? Why she's asking this? It's not polite. But again, this is kind of culture, and it's like that. So if you don't like to be when someone is too direct to you, and if, for example, you gain weight, this is example, right? So probably American woman will kind of try to take you to the gym, or invite you to Pilates, or try to bring you more healthy food. But Eastern European woman will just tell you, okay, you are fat, you need to lose your weight, or something like that. This is a little bit exaggerated, but in the end it's like that. And it's about many things that for foreigners for us, they look like, oh my god, they are so rude with each other, they are so direct with each other. So when she will speak with her friends, when she will speak with her mom, with you, sometimes it's even look that she is like shouting on you or something like that. But this is just a style of communication, and under that you will get a lot of love. It's not so all this rudeness, let's say, it's just a cover that not always look very good, but under that it's really warm, loving relationships. And when she, even though she will tell you you are fat, it's not because she wants to humiliate you or tell you something bad. It's because she cares about you and she wants you to improve. So even though she will tell you something, it's not because she wants to be a bully or things like that. It's just because she really feels that if you are important for her. Because if Eastern European woman, she doesn't care about you, she will never ask anything about you. She will never tell you anything direct like that. She will try to be nice. Usually it's like that in our family. So in family, in relationships, people are more rude. But again, it's because of love. It comes from love. But if you do not care too much about the person, like, yeah, everything is good, great, I like whatever, right? So it's like that. Another thing is, we see it a lot in United States, we see it a lot like Europe, when people are looking for something casual. So for us, it doesn't mean anything, because for us, casual relationships, they do not exist. So people dating with each other to be together and get married, or they do not date, they just have like let's say, some people, of course, it's, you cannot say about all the people, but sometimes people, of course, they have like, let's say, one night stand, and you know, in this case it's okay. But if you are getting into relationships, you definitely dating for some reason. You do not date without any reason. So when, for example, you will go on a date with a Ukrainian woman, and if you will tell her, I'm looking for something casual, I don't know what I want, she will probably will not be with you. And because there is no point for her to waste her time. You're not looking for anything serious if you don't want to have a family and so on. Because our people, and it doesn't matter about the age, it doesn't matter she's living in United States and she's Ukrainian woman who is living in United States, or she's Ukrainian woman who is living in Ukraine, it doesn't matter. So she will still date for purpose. So purpose is family. If you don't want to have a family, it's also better do not start that, because that will not last. That, and she will lose her interest, obviously, right? Because that, as I said before, it doesn't exist in our countries, casual dating, because casual dating is like what? It's even this expression, and we do not have even this translation to Russian or Ukrainian. We don't have it because it kind of doesn't exist. And if man he's saying the things like that, she will just think that you are want to use her or want to play with her. Just told you about things that can be weird for you, but in the end, my clients who got married with help of my agency, who found their love, all of them, they say the same things. Everyone told me the same stuff. I could not even imagine that in one woman it can be so many things, like, let's say, included, all included. So she is feminine, she is nice, she is beautiful, she is smart, she has good sense of humor, she's good at cooking, she has good career. So many things included together in one woman. So basically you will win the jackpot. But in case you are ready to be, let's say, this type of man that she's looking for, the traditional man, a man who wants to take care of family, who want to be like in real relationships, who want to be close with partner, because as I said, it will never be the superficial relationships when people just see each other on a dinner. If you've seen that movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith, so it will never be such a type of relationship. If Mrs. Smith was Ukrainian or Eastern European woman, she would definitely find out that he was a spy or things like that. Because people in our cultures, they like to be close. Kind of intimacy in relationships they really need and they want to have. So share with me, guys, if you had relationships with Eastern European women, and how it was for you. Did you like it or not? It was something weird, so please share in the comments. Put your like, subscribe on my channel, and you will be able to see my next videos. And also, I just opened this intimate community for men whom I invite in my Telegram channel. And in my Telegram channel, I share some new profiles, advices from me. I'm making live streams, and this is a place where you can talk to each other, and we guys can be close to each other, and we can talk and discuss some stuff. So if you're interested, please follow the link, and you will find the link to my Telegram channel below. Thank you for watching my video, and see you in my next video.